What up, peeps? Josh Batazzi here. Just wanted to do a quick in the bag for the end of 2020. I had a pretty big transition this year. We launched Disc Golf Sporting Goods back in August. So we carry all major manufacturers, minus kind of Innova right now, so working on that. So anyway, so my bag's pretty mixed, so I thought I'd just gonna, I guess, go over quick what I'm doing at the end of the year. So putting putters, we have the brand new the Color Glow Nexus Fireflies. Thank you, Tom Trevere, for these. He just gave me these, and I am really loving those. Throwing putters / kind of approaches, we have the Garrett Gurthie Star Sonic. This one's from 2019. These things are absolute money. I know I've said this before, but if you don't throw a Sonic, you probably should, whether it's just to learn how to throw touch shots or to play catch before a round to warm up, whatever it is. These things are amazing. So thank you, Tristan, for getting me hooked on those. I throw a Tour Series Luna. So I think it's 175, or I think it's marked 174, 175 or something like that. But thanks to Tyrone for trading me for this one. So that's been a lot of fun to throw. And then I have a 400G Prodigy A1. I used to bag a Pig, so this replaced the R-Pro Pig that I used to bag. Let's see, so the mid-range slot, we have a Star Rat. Essentially that's just kind of barely more overstable than the Luna, maybe a touch more overstable. I can throw it not just as far, but a little more trustworthy, I guess. We have I think these are the 2019s or maybe 18s. These are the Scott Withers Gators, super board flat. I have an ace on this one. Kyle, thanks for witnessing that. I've had this in the bag for like 3 years, and it's just incredibly overstable, kind of utility. We have that. I have a Champ Cayman in the bag, and this is, I really only use this for headwind putts. It feels like a putter in my hand. I'll throw it sometimes, but most of the time it's just in case it gets headwindy for putting, so I got that. We have a Westside VIP Gatekeeper. So this is stable, but not crazy overstable. I can trust it. I can throw it on different lines, and it has quite a bit of glide on it as well. We have a Prodigy M4. Thank you again, Tristan. Tristan gave me this disc. So I lost it, actually, Ledgestone this year, playing a practice round at Northwood Golds. I lost this disc, and then during the round, 4 days later, one of my card mates threw a shot in there, and he stepped on this. So yeah, thanks again, Tristan. I absolutely love that thing. And then I have a Discmania Origin, the Neo Origin, I apologize. So the difference between the M4 and the Origin for me is the Origin, if I really hit on it, it'll turn for me and kind of keep turning a little bit. The M4 is more just dead straight for me. Fairways, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yep. So we have a Leopard 3, Champ Leopard 3. This is something I can throw really hard, and it'll pop up to flat and then slowly turn to the right. I can trust this disc a lot. I lean on it a lot in the woods. So we have that one. We have I think this is technically Star, but it's kind of like Champy Star. It's a TL, a Star TL or a Champ TL, whatever it is. And this thing's just pretty much dead straight, but it's always going to finish a little bit to the left for me. So that's just, a little bit more stable, obviously, than the Leopard 3. So we got the TL. We have a Color Glow. This is basically a 2019 Sexton, but it's a Color Glow Firebird. So we have that in the bag. Mostly forehands with that thing. I have 2 Thunderbirds. So this one, thank you, Dylan Van Hol. He gave me this, and it's basically a leopard. Honestly, it's like a longer leopard. So this thing is incredible. I absolutely love this disc. So I keep posting and trying to find more that are just like this, and it's very hard. But I really, really like that disc a lot. And then I have a, I don't know the year of it, but this is a Big Germ Thunderbird. I think it's from 2018 if I remember right when I was looking at it. But again, shout out to Tristan, my brother, Lucerne. Thank you for that. I absolutely love this thing. So that's been fantastic. And then a newer addition is I have a 400 Prodigy FX2. So this is essentially just slightly more stable than the Kohling Thunderbird. Same distance, same speed really, just a little bit more overstable. So if I run into a little bit of headwind or too much headwind that I don't really want to throw or trust the Kohling, then I'll go with this. Let's see. We have 3 destroyers in the bag. Number 1, thank you, Pops. Shout out to my dad, Romeo. This is a 3-line AJ. It's domey, not super domey, but there's a dome to it. This is by far my furthest flying disc. This is like the only disc I can throw 400 feet or further, depending. But yeah, this thing is absolutely money. Then I have this is one of the original Ricky, or the newer Ricky ones, but last year's. So this is a Ricky that I just dyed myself, and it's more stable than the AJ. So if I have a little bit of headwind, I'll throw this instead. And then I have a Halo, which is just beef, but it still has some glide to it. Then the 2 kind of utility discs outside of that Gator that I have, we have a Discraft Heat Z plastic, and this is like a roller disc or like something that I need to throw on a huge hyzer and just flip up really, really slow, and then it's just going to continue to go to the right. And then I have an MVP Phase, and this thing is nearly pointlessly overstable, but I have used it a few times to kind of get out of trouble or to throw weird. If I am going to throw a grenade, I'm going to throw it with this just because it's so overstable. For me, it just goes straight up and down. So that's pretty much that. And then as far as little extra things, my dad gave me this in 2017. It's a Gentleman Club Challenge Glow Mini, and I've had that. I've been using that same one since 2017. And then I have a glove. What's in the glove? No, I have the Bushnell rangefinder, the Sport 850. These things are awesome. My home course in Okoboji, Iowa, one of the holes is 730 or 50 feet or whatever it is, and I always struggled with how far my third shot, basically, because it's uphill, my third shot distance-wise was. And ever since I got this, it's just been amazing how much more kind of dialed I can be. And then the last thing I'll point out is 2 other things. Number 1, this is like a little kneeling pad that I got at a tournament once. This thing is incredible. I'd suggest this, especially if you play in the woods. I've kneeled down on just crap or little twigs or things that stab your knee, which is never comfortable. So just having that in the bag to kind of help with that. And then actually the last thing, besides the bag, so this is the Ridge, it's the V2 Ridge, and this is amazing. I have the roller as well. I just don't use it during the winter with snow on the ground. But just a shout out to Pyrohyzer as well. So if you don't have one, check them out. They're pretty cool. It's a nationwide bag tag. Once a month they do like an ace weekend. You pay $5. Everybody across the nation that plays it goes into a big pool, and you can make a ton of money if you cash. So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, watching. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, check out discgolfsportinggoods.com as well. Appreciate it, guys.